Appreciation is up, but so is rents. That's our topic for this morning's Backstage Pass. Good morning, I'm James Lopez, president at HomeFi Corporation, coming to you again from Magazine Street in Lower Garden, New Orleans, a beautiful part of the city. I want to talk to you this morning about home appreciation and rents. Yesterday we talked a lot about appreciation with the Case-Shiller and the FHFA home price indexes. If you didn't watch that, I'm not going to rehash those stats. Go back and watch that. We shared some infographics about that on Facebook as well. So take a look at those. But Apartment List yesterday released their data for the month of May for rents, and rents were up 1.2% in the month of May, and year over year rents were up just over 15%. That's a huge increase in rents year over year. So while we talk about while home values are up and appreciation's up and it's affecting affordability, so are rents. And in this report, that's new rents only, so new rentals, not renewals, is in this report. But it just goes to show that housing is up year over year, no matter which way you look at it. The one thing that's true though is that if you rent, you don't get the benefit of amortization or appreciation. So just think about it. People that waited last year said, last year prices were going up, and people said, I'm just going to wait until next year. I'm going to wait until later. They missed out on 20% appreciation. That's huge. So, it's easy to stop and say, hey, I'm going to wait. I'm going to rent. Rents are up too. So, always, make sure that you're talking to your customers, real estate agents. Make sure you're talking to your buyers, and ask us. We've got some great flyers on rent versus buy that we can share that can help you with some of that stuff, and help you just educate buyers and let them know, hey, this is what's going on. Here's rents. Here's what it looks like to buy, and here's the cost differential, and here's how much wealth you gain over time by buying. Now, consumer confidence report came out yesterday as well. Consumer confidence dropped just over 2 points yesterday. And a lot of one of the subsets of the consumer confidence report was confidence in jobs. And so confidence in jobs is starting to decline. And that really showed up actually in the ADP report that was released yesterday. ADP showed that there were only 123,000 job creations in the month that it reported. And it was expected to see about 300,000. So it came in well under half of what was expected. And so, just that consumer confidence in jobs in the ADP report, that report just showing that job creation is slowing down just a little bit right now. In addition to that, we're going to get the BLS jobs report, non-farm payrolls tomorrow. That's going to be a big report that kind of indicates, again, how many jobs were created and stuff like that, and really gives us a telltale sign of what's going on in the job market. And so we'll be bringing you that data as it comes. Also yesterday, Mortgage Bankers Association released their weekly application data. Applications for purchases last week were down 1%. They're down 14% year over year. But this week, we'll see how this week goes. It feels like applications are kind of picking up a little bit this week. Interest rates fell from 5.46 to 5.33% last week. So there was a little bit of a boost or lift in the applications because interest rates kind of fallen a little bit. And that takes me right back to my next topic, which is mortgage bonds. So yesterday mortgage bonds, instead of trading in that sideways trading area, mortgage bonds fell through floor support. We're down 45 basis points by the end of the day yesterday. This morning bonds are kind of turning that around just a little bit. Mortgage bonds are at about 14 basis points right now up, and the 10-year yield is down about 1 basis point. So what that really is going to mean for mortgage rates today is that mortgage rates are probably going to open the same, maybe a little bit better than where they closed off yesterday, but there's still a lot of room below that floor of support that we busted, that statistical floor of support that we went through. There's a lot of room to the downside on that, and so we're just going to wait and see what happens today and just kind of see how the markets react. ISM data, was the thing that kind of drove the markets yesterday specifically. Today there's data coming out of Europe and the bond markets over there in Europe and things like that. That's kind of driving the bond market and oil prices as well. As a matter of fact, bonds were a little bit weaker this morning, but they've started to show a little bit of strength today during the day. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, bonds are up 14 basis points, and like I said, we should see mortgage interest rates, be a little bit better than what they were yesterday. But we're still keeping an eye on the market very, very closely, and if we see it start to move one way or the other, we'll be sure to let you know. Again, tomorrow the BLS jobs report's coming out. That's all the news that we have for today. I hope you have a great day. Remember, stay positive, and we'll see you tomorrow.